Merhaba. In this video, I'm going to talk about the last case ending, the accusative case. Out of 5, we were waiting for the accusative for such a long time. We waited because accusative case appears, in sentences, with verbs. So we need a verb for accusative case. One important note about accusative case, it is the way to make the direct object definite. So remember, in one of the first videos, I told you there's no the article in Turkish, and I had told you that there are ways of making the object definite in Turkish, and this is how. So you add the accusative case to it. Okay, so that's exciting, all right? But before I talk about the accusative case, I want to review how the object appears in a sentence, and so just to remind you what is an object and how they appear in a sentence. Okay, so there are 4 ways that you would see an object in a sentence, and I'm going to use the same example to make a difference on how they're different from each other. The first one, Ali kitap okuyor. Ali is reading a book. When you translate, you say a book, right? Ali is reading a book. Ali kitap okuyor. So this is like the object is kitap. It doesn't take anything, you hear? Because it's not specific, it's nothing actually. We don't know anything about kitab here. It's a generic term. It can be any book, any kind of book. Ali kitab, he's actually book reading, right? So the object doesn't, is not specific or definite or anything like that. So that's why it doesn't have accusative case, right? So the second one, Ali bir kitap okuyor. Ali is reading a book. In translation, you don't see the difference. But in Turkish, there is a difference. Ali bir kitap okuyor. This means Ali is reading just one book, but any one book. Again, it's not specific. So, we don't know anything about the book. That's why. But we know that it's only one. Okay? Third one, Ali bir kitabı okuyor. Ali bir kitabı okuyor. Now you see the accusative case on the object. Kitabı okuyor, right? Because this is a definite direct object. We know the book. It's mentioned before, but we know that to the extent that it's one book. Okay, Ali bir kitabı okuyor, right? So that's all we know about the book. To say. All right, so the final fourth one is Ali kitabı okuyor. Okay, so now kitap is the direct object. It is definite. It is specific, and we know what book he's reading. It's been mentioned before, so it is the book, right? So this is how the object works in a sentence. This is how these are the variations of object in a Turkish sentence. So you see that when it is either indefinite or indefinite, but specific, when it is specific, it takes accusative case. All right? So the accusative case in Turkish, ı, and it's a type suffix. It can be ı, i, u, ü, according to vowel harmony. So it is evi, okulu, kitabı, right? The can change. It's attached to the word. If it's following a vowel in the sentence, in the verb, sorry. For instance, araba, arabayı, y buffer comes like any other case ending. And if the word ends with a hard consonant like kitap, actually, it becomes kitabı, sokak, sokağı, ekmek, ekmeği, So the last consonant softens because it's a vowel. It starts with a vowel, our suffix, right? All right, so accusative case can be attached to pronouns. Then they look like this: ben, beni, sen, seni, o, onu, right? How do you say I love you in Turkish? Seni seviyorum. So sen is in the accusative case. It's the direct object, so that's why it takes accusative case, right? Seni seviyorum. So accusative case can also be attached to proper nouns. İstanbul'u seviyorum. I love Istanbul. But then, of course, as like the other ones, we need the apostrophe, separate the proper noun before the case ending. İstanbul'u seviyorum. Ankara'yı sevmiyorum. It's not true. So yes, I mean, so it can be attached to the proper nouns with the apostrophe. Okay, that's all. Accusative case is going to be very useful, especially with the new kind of sentences we're going to make as we learn more tense structures in Turkish. So you should practice with your worksheet. Okay? Study well. Bring your questions to class. Kolay gelsin. Görüşürüz.